Hey guys, Zack here, and welcome back to another action figure review, and today we'll be taking a look at the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom Roarivores Baryonyx. Now really quick, I just want to say, I know a lot of people really do not like how the Baryonyx was designed in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I can see that, but honestly, I don't hate it. I feel like another design would have been nice because, personally, I feel like a lot of the designs for like the new Jurassic World movies aren't necessarily the best. I mean, they're not awful, but like, well, some of them are. I think the Ankylosaurus looks kind of, bad. Actually, no. I actually think the Stegosaurus looks awful in the Jurassic World franchise. They looked much better in the Lost World, so I think the Stegosaurus now look kind of gross. And to be fair, the Jurassic World website, that was a thing, when the first Jurassic World came out, they had like a list of all the dinosaurs the park had. And one of them was Baryonyx, and they actually had like artwork for the Baryonyx that actually looked much different than this. And to be honest, I feel like that would have been a lot better, but, this is still fine, I'm still okay with this. Maybe there could be like two, just like how there are like different tribes of raptors. You have like the Sorno-raptors and the Nublar raptors. Maybe there could be like, I don't know, a Nublar Baryonyx and a Sorna Baryonyx, maybe? I don't know. I'm just trying to, look for excuses here. Either way, this figure's great, so let's just talk about it. So, yeah. Anyway, first we'll take a look at the painting here. And as you can see, most of the body is this brownish color, which isn't accurate. In the movie, it was gray and not really brown, but to be honest, this still looks pretty nice. On the side of the leg, we do get some blue patterns, very dark shade of blue, and we also get that on the back as well. And on the top of the head here, we have this metallic blue, which I don't think it had in the movie. So I think it's kind of weird that it's here, but, I guess to make it appealing to kids. I could believe that, but again, I feel like kids would want something more naturalistic, but I could be wrong about that. Maybe kids want, really shiny dinosaurs, but yeah. Also, if you pay attention there, it's very small. I don't know if you can see that, but that doesn't look the cleanest, but that's just me. Anyway, going to the eyes here, we can see that they are painted yellow with black pupils. And of course the teeth are painted a bonish white color. And the tongue on the inside is painted pink, as well as the rest of the inside of the mouth. Except for the membranes for some reason. They didn't really bother to paint these, unfortunately. And unfortunately, we do get the regular problem with theropods. The toenails are painted, but the fingernails aren't, which is honestly a real shame. And that's pretty much it for the painting on this figure. And the painting on this figure, it's not one-to-one, but to be fair, I like it a lot. The painting here, I think, is really good. So the paint, I'd say, definitely gets a pass. Minor problems, but it's still good. It gets a pass. Now I'll take a look at the articulation, and the articulation is basic for the Roarivores line. Basically, the legs can move 360, like so. They can move outwards, like that. They can move upward, or the arms, moving too, I should have said. They can move upwards like that, and they can move 360 as well. Though it is a little tight, you do kind of have to force it a little bit, so I wouldn't recommend doing that. And we do get a button right here, and you push that and you get a series of sounds. So here we go. I don't understand why they give these, non-T-Rex animals, like, T-Rex sounds. That makes... I don't get it. I really don't get it, but you know what? It's fine. Whatever. That almost sounded like a T-Rex, but, not exactly like a T-Rex, but, yeah. There's that T-Rex again. Kind of like a a low rumbling sound, which I think is, alright. And we get another T-Rex sound. I feel like more like, Spinosaur-like sounds would have been nice. Like, maybe like, not exactly like Spinosaur sounds from Jurassic Park 3, but maybe like kind of like modified to make it sound a little different. I feel like that'd be a little nice, but, don't give us a T-Rex sound, please, because this is not a T-Rex at all. So, yeah, I don't know what you're thinking, but yeah. Anyway, that is pretty much it for the articulation. It's pretty basic for what it is, you know, as far as Mattel dinosaur figures go, so it's fine, so I'd say it gets a pass. Now I'll take a look at the sculpt, and the sculpting here looks very nice. I actually think that this looks, you know, incredible. I know, again, like, you know, in the movie it doesn't look great, but this is actually very spot on to how it looked in the movie. So I like this a lot. One thing I will say, this aggressive stance, not a big fan of this, because it looks nice at first, and yeah, it stands, but over time this figure is definitely going to fall over. So if you do plan on displaying this figure out of the box, then definitely keep something, you know, kind of underneath it to like kind of like hold it up so that way it doesn't fall over, because I can assure you this thing will fall over time, because it happened to me once. I don't know why. It's like, it's weird. It stood for a little while and then it started to fall over. I put something underneath it and then it just went back to standing. It's kind of weird, but you know what? It's standing now, so I'm not complaining, but yeah. Anyway, the sculpting, it still looks really nice, so yeah, other than the leg situation going on, the sculpting here still looks great. So the sculpt, I'd say, gets a pass. Now take a look at the detailing, and the detailing here, again, looks pretty good. It's not as good as the Sinoceratops' detailing, but it still looks nice, so let's take a closer look. So the detailing in the head here looks very nice. All the scaling and everything. Everything here isn't too well defined, but it's still there, and it looks alright. The detailing in the mouth looks pretty decent as well. Going down the neck here, we have some nice detailing continuing on, as well as the arms. And I gotta say, I really like how they sculpted the hands here. I feel like they look very nice. So, yeah. Anyway, more scaling and more musculature and whatnot. Actually, let's go to the back really quick, because I actually really like this about the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom Spinosaurus. They have, like, crocodilian, like, I don't want to say spikes, like, osteoderms, maybe? I could be wrong about that, too, but they have, this, like, crocodilian-like detailing, and I think that looks very nice here. Very fitting for the kind of dinosaur that this is, so, yeah, I really like that a lot, but anyway. Again, we have more detailing here. The scaling looks nice, but there's not a lot of musculature. So, yeah, I like that a lot. And the tail continuing down here, we do have some more scaling and a little bit of some musculature underneath the tail, but just some more alright looking scaling and whatnot. So, yeah. And that is pretty much it for the detailing. And the detailing on this figure is still pretty nice. Again, it's not as good as the, again, the Sinoceratops' paint scheme. No, it's detailing, but it's still very good for what this figure is. So the detailing here, I'd say definitely gets a pass. So at the end of the day, should you get this? Honestly, yeah. There are 3 different versions of this figure out, though. There's this lava variant where instead of it being blue here, it's more of like an orange color, which I wouldn't get that one because I just think the blue looks a little nicer. And then there's another one that's red and it comes with Owen on a motorcycle. Don't get that one because not only is the paint scheme like kind of weird looking, but you know, unless, you know, well, I was just going to say, like, I don't like Owen, so that's one reason why I'm not going to get that set, but if you like Owen, then I'd say get it. I don't see how anyone could, but, you know, that's just me. I'd say get this version. This version should only cost you, like, you know, 14 bucks, so it's not bad for 14 bucks. You could do a lot worse, so, yeah. Very nice figure. Probably one of my favorite Roarivores, if I'm going to be honest. Though I do really like the Ceratosaurus, though. So, yeah. Anyway, if you want to know how big this figure is, then here it is next to Dr. Billy Grant. And again, they are scaled pretty decently next to each other, so, yeah. Alright. Now, oh, sorry about that. That is it for today. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the next video. Peace. Zack out.